Hey there, welcome everyone to a Sunday night watch chat. Now, don't adjust your not it's not your sets, your laptops or your phones. No watch soup tonight. Clayton and Sanjay are each have other things going on, which is perfectly normal. Last week I had some things going on and I was away on vacation a couple weeks back, so that happened. So instead of going through topic videos, um, I just figured we catch up and talk about watches, and any kind of questions or stuff you want to talk about tonight. Feel free to put in the chat. It's a Sunday night, football all weekend. I got my fair share of football this weekend, but we won't talk about sports. We're not talking about sports unless you want to talk about sports, but we don't have to talk about sports. Anyway, I'm a good sport, so I'm going to be wearing my Zin 144. Yeah, I got this on a rubber strap, Zin rubber strap. Great watch. I've gotten quite the. I'm really excited about the collection that's formulating here. I kind of started from scratch again, got back to the German roots, got back to Zin watches. Right, I have now three Zin chronographs, right? And each, pretty different, right? They got the Zin 356 limited edition with a bicompax, reverse panda, black, gray anthracite dial and the silver subdials. Very, very cool watch with the applied Zin on it. Smaller, 38.5 millimeter. Really, really fun casual piece. And then got the vintage 903 with that crazy dial, 24-hour dial, with a 12 o'clock and then the 24 o'clock at the 6 o'clock position. So it's an interesting way to read time. I still have a hard time reading. When I had the cosmonaut, I still had a hard time reading that thing, but it looks so cool. Exhibition case back with a Lamagna movement on it. Just looks spectacular. Interesting fact, and I got to get, if anybody knows in the chat, and I got to dig a little deep on this. On the dial, it says Swiss made, and I thought, wait a second, that's a little bit weird. And I seen some vari other 903s, the same model, right, by from other people out there in other pictures and whatnot, and it says Swiss made on it. So I want to get to the bottom of that. I'm sure there's a really interesting answer to that. But a Zin watch that is Swiss made, interesting. Anyway, and then I got this one, a very motor sports kind of like inspired. Also has a pulsometer, a tachymeter, and a pulsometer. Really clever way of doing it. Just looks so dang cool on it. Um, have a leather strap for me. Put it on the leather strap on it soon. Just switch it up a little bit, but the rubber strap is really, really good. Don't have the the bracelet, the steel bracelet on it. From I was told, Hobby Bobby told me, steel bracelet will, the way it's pivots against the lug here, the case here, it kind of marks it up inside the case, right where it meets. So it's like maybe a little flawed design there by Zin, although I'm not a huge fan of the H-link bracelet anyway. So no harm, no foul. But when I see some of the pictures of this watch on the bracelet, I'm like, oh, that kind of looks cool. That integrated bracelet kind of look. Whether it's integrated or not, we can debate. But anyway, it just looks cool. It just looks cool. Hey, let's say hello to the chat. I really don't have anything planned, like I said. So, I figure we just chat it up and talk and see what kind of topics come up. Hey, what? Let's do this. Let's start off. I'm gonna say hello to the chat. Let me know what watch you're considering next. Put it in the chat, and then maybe we'll take a look at it online together. Mr. Chang is here. God, it feels like 9 p.m. Let's go. Yeah. So wait, it's 10. It feels like 10. I mean, it feels like 10, but it's actually 9, right? Is that how it goes? It's not 9. PK is here. Data shows an increased number of cardiac events, etc., on these time change days. Huh, interesting. Take care, friends. Black Series Solar Tuna. SNE 577 on tonight. It takes months for it to go to gain a second. That's great, man. Awesome. Cheerful crowd tonight. Bill K is here. Greetings. Just purchased the Longines Ultracon. Nice. With high beat movement certified, plus or minus 2 seconds a day. Well, congratulations, Bill. Great looking watch for sure. Hey, Marcel is here. What's up? I'm wearing a UN Marine Tourbillon tonight. Excellent choice. Excellent watches. Hey, Marcel, it was your 50th birthday watch. That's great, man. Awesome. Hey, Bruno, what is up? Good to see you. Maison is here. Good evening, watch folk, all the way from UK. Hey, staying up late tonight. Wearing my good old 50 fathoms again. Which you must surely be fed up with. No, absolutely not. I'm happy that you're happy with your 55. It's a great watch. It's a great watch, and it's it's an iconic piece, Maison, and I'm really happy that you wear it so much. It is great. Hey, James is here. What's up, James? Good to see you. Um, Maison, work tomorrow, so I use these holidays up between now and then. And yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got to catch up. I have some extra days that I have to take. Hey, KR Joy is here. Good to see you, KR Joy. Kevin S, what's up, Kevin S? Good to see you. Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed a little change of venue. I'm in the sun porch tonight. It was it had been pretty chilly the last couple days, but then today it was a little bit warmer, so it feels nice to be in here. I feel like a little change of venue, getting away from like the mess that's the my office slash kids toy room. I feel like it's a little less professional to do. I don't know. Anyway, it's part of the charm, right? Hey, Mr. Williams, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Mr. Wilson, let's talk about Grand Seiko lines. Well, if we have nothing else to talk about, surely we'll talk about the Grand Seiko lines. Mez9 is here. Cheers, all. Hey, Justin is strapped in. Caliber, hello again. Hello. Yeah, the 903. 903, great watch, Joe. Great watch. Hey, Greg S is here. Good to see you, Greg. Um, Wayben, hello, sir. Hello, sir. Zin 903 seem to have all been discontinued. Yeah, you don't see them on the Watch Buys website. But let's see here. Let's see. Are they on Zin's website here? Let me share my screen. Let's start just the sharing. What do you say? Um, I know I'm a little bit behind on the chat. Hey, look, I mean, did you guys saw this one, right? Um, at first I was like, it's good looking. The other 903, the reverse Panda Classique that came out like a year or two ago, that our good friend Chaz from the Berg has, I was like, that's the one to have. But and I still think that, but this one is really seriously growing on me. I'm digging the colors here. Like this looks great. This looks awesome. It's a limited release, 300 pieces with a watch magazine in Germany. So this one's a no-brainer. If you have a chance to pick this one up, do it, because it's going to be one of these collectible items, I feel, because it just looks great. Look how great that looks. Um, yeah, yeah, for sure. But okay, yeah, getting back to the 903. Yeah. So let's scroll down. You know what? I mean, I see the 900. I don't see the 903 here. Yeah. I'm looking here on the side menu here, and maybe they did discontinue it. Hmm, that's interesting. Um, Instrument watches is still no, it's still not there. Watch archive. Yeah, it's on the archive. Wow, that's super interesting. Um, by the way, I love this guy right here. Chronograph movement with the moon phase. I mean, that's a cool looking watch. Mm, mm, I like it. Bobby Likey. Ken Spear, all the way checking in from Pittsburgh. Hi, Ken. Um, I am considering, says Scott, the Breguet 5907. So let's look at that one. here. Who's got it? Who's got it? Who's got it? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. This is a handsome piece. This is a handsome piece. Different variations, I guess, with the different colors of gold. But that is a beautiful piece here. Um, let's see. Let me see. I want to see if there's one with the case back. Um, hold on, hold on. I should probably just click one of those, right? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find like a good listing for this. Okay. So there it is. Um, mm, yeah. Good looking for sure. White gold, Scott, or yellow gold? What do you think? What do you think? Hey, hi, Avi. How you doing? Good to see you. The Zin H-Link bracelet itself is fine, but the stamp class is just a 55. Okay, yes. Multi-link fine bracelet is really nice. It is multi-link. But you know what? Going back, I mean, I know we talked about this probably too many times about their bracelet, and it's just like it seems like all the effort that they make with other components of the watch and the use of technologies with the case and uh and the anti dehumidification and the tegimented steel and whatnot. It feels like they just fall a little short with the bracelet, and the clasp and etc. But I guess, like, we got to be careful what we wish for, because if they start putting any effort on that bracelet, maybe prices go up even more. You know, um, I'm protesting the time change and haven't reset all my quartz pieces. uh, SPB 411J1 Navi timer purchased today for a professional mouse. Oh, very nice. Yeah, yeah. Good job, PK. Um, Cowboy Swami, he's got his Zen 856. Very great watch. Love it. Hey, James Monroe, good to see you. Um, what's up with the hunting watch? Oh, you're talking about that Zen hunting watch, huh? Hey, yeah. It's yeah, yeah. Um, it's big. It's a big watch. It's details. Let's see here. Yeah, it's 44 millimeter, 15 and a half millimeter thick. And I think it's, let's see here, the moonlight stalking with the hunting watch. Um, it has a moonlight display that is positioned here at the 6 o'clock, right? And it's so you can see it in the dark. Okay, the story behind the additional for hunters not only need a clear, open view of the successful hunt, they also need the right light, and hunters refer to the right lighting conditions for stalking a good hunting light. Okay, okay. I'm sure there's like somebody could really probably do a better job explaining it to me. But yeah, that's a thing. That's the thing. Um, I like the green Hunter Chrono. Yeah, I mean it's different. It sure is different. Um, Next watch on the short list, Explorer 40. Okay. Speedy Sapphire Sanguis. Yes, like both. Aquaterra World Time. Uh-huh. CQ Panorama Date Bicolor. Yes. Moser. Hey, I love all these. Maison, I will take your short list any day of the week in a second. That's up my alley. Justin said, I had a brief thought about collecting weird speed timers like the Mark II, 4, 4.5, and calendar, etc. That'd be a fun little sub collection, right? Speedmasters, collecting some different, strange Speedmasters. I've also developed a crush on Breguet. It's the 514, 5410 in rose gold. It will be a long time to get. Okay, let's take a look at that. The 54. What did you say? 5410? Did I say? Yeah. Let's look at that. Oh yeah, you like these tonneau cases, don't you? Um, I feel like there was another watch Marceau that you were interested in that was kind of this shape. Um, I forget what it was. It was like an IWC, or you have an IWC that's this shape, or something like that, right? Um, I'd pay for a better class on the Zen H-Link. Another German Blitzkrieg on a Sunday night. Yeah, we're just talking little German watches, buddy. You know. Um, Cabby says, "What's the consensus on Fortis? The new Novonaut looks great. I like the look of it. Um, Novonaut. Um, yeah. I like Fortis. I got a chance to um, see some of these. Well, not this particular model. A few years ago, I went to a watch buys event. Now, this is pre quarantine, right? Pre pandemic in New York City, and watch buys at the time um, carried Fortis, and they had some. I mean, Fortis has some great models, man. I like the way they look, and this Novanaut is a good looking piece. I'm with you. Um, I'd wait for a discount, of course. Not sure how the blue looks good. I think I like it better on this hybrid strap here. Again, I mean that might change when I see it if I see it in person. Let's see if we can get a better look. Uh, Loom. Okay. Um, I think it looks cool. I think it looks really cool. Specs. Did they give us any specs? Specs. Show me the specs. Um, Case diameter 44. Okay, so it's a big boy. Recycled stainless steel. Super Luma Nova. Yeah, ceramic insert. Yeah, cool. Column wheel manufactured chronograph. It's probably based on 7750, right? Or something like that. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it, Cabby. Um, James says I have nothing on my list, but I am an unpredictable buyer. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Fortis looks good. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Um, Marceau always has his finger on the pulse of the weird and the wonderful. Love hearing he taste. Absolutely. Um, Parmigiani vibe on the Brigade 5410. Yeah. Hey, Fortis, yeah, German adjacent, right? I don't know I don't know much about Fortis, right? So I don't know if like they're like headquartered in Germany and but put together their watches in Switzerland or not. But Greg S, Bobby, any thoughts on the new Porsche design chronograph limited edition utility in titanium carbide? It looks very similar to your Zen 24. Well, I mean, that's, the Zen, feels like, definitely gets that vibe from that Porsche design. Let's take a look at that. I remember seeing it and being, it's okay. I think it was very expensive though, right? Let's see, Porsche Chrono. Let's see here. Oh, Cherry Hill. No, not Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Limited edition 2023. Oh, yeah, okay. I got the chronograph. Um, see what Hodinkee says. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, man. It's cool. I like it. I think it's like 13 grand though, right? I don't know much about this iteration, Greg, yet. I just remember seeing that price point and I'm like, eesh. But I definitely like the look here. More into um, my 144. I like that tachymeter um, on the bezel insert. I mean on the inside of the bezel. Not so crazy about the 12-hour display here. I kind of like having that tachymeter, right? I mean, I actually do use it when I'm like in the car with my wife, like just trying to mimic or just try to figure out how fast she's going by judging the mile marker and using the chronograph. That's the only time I ever used the chronograph complication. But it's cool. It's cool. Um, James is saying the Planet Ocean GMT dark gray looks nice, but that price, oof, yeah, James, that is up there, right? I can't really see too many people buying that piece, right? I mean, I don't know. Um, this new Porsche design utility is the bind in the bind is fire. Uh, on the bund is fire. Okay. uh, yeah, but not yeah. 13K just seems like it's a lot, right? Um, it has a picture of a marmot on the dial, the Mankey. Um, nice marmot, man, dude. Yeah. Um, yeah, we have no, we have groundhogs. We don't have marmots, right? I mean, I don't think marmots. Um, they kind of look like groundhogs, right? They kind of look like a prairie dog meets groundhog, right? Um, anyway, there's a guy on Instagram that just like has like goes up to marmots and just like pets them and feeds them like in the wild. It's kind of like it's a little weird that he's so obsessed with marmots. But hey, you can't bring them in city limits, So um, no marmots, no marmots. Hey, Amin, what's up? Yeah, it looks good. It does look good. It does look good. But again, I mean, I rather have this guy. I'd rather have this guy. You know, for the price, right? Um, and the look, I don't know. I like it. I like both, but I like what I have more. Um, Not as weird about you knowing about the Mormon account. Yeah, well, it's you know how you scroll and scroll. Look, I don't know how it happened, but the Marmon account came up when I'm scrolling it. Like it's not like I search for Mormons. You know what I mean? Like I mean I don't know. I mean the term marmot is it's probably used in our household more so than most households because of the Big Lebowski and like any animal that we don't know what it is, we call it a marmot in this house. It's just these little nuance. It's just these little things that little family dynamics that are unique to each family, right? And I'm sure Hobby Lobby, your family has them, and Chaz and Justin and Amin and Kevin. I'm sure like all your families, you have these like unique little sayings and phrases. And ours is like, that's some sort of Mormon, you know. That's how we do it. Are you and the wife also into honey badgers? No, no, no. That doesn't really come up in conversation. Any badger, Wolverines only because she went to like University of Michigan. Do we talk about Wolverines every once in a while? Um, but none of these like no weasels. We don't talk about weasels or any of these kind of like I don't know. The weasels and badgers and wolverines are not rodents, right? But but marmots I think aren't they're kind of like rodent like, right? Um, a marmot makes a good some decent outdoor clothing. Okay, fair enough. Hey, Big Riss is here. How you doing? Um, Chaz, don't mix me up in this marmot craziness. Honey Badger DGAF. James, the Lebowski reference using the family bonding. I approve. Yeah, yeah. It's like, like if we see an animal, right, and that's out of place, like, my wife and I are like, it's not in city limits, you know what I mean? Like, you can't have that in city limits, you know? Um, anyway, feeling on wombats, I don't know, Marcel, I mean, they're okay, aren't they? Don't they have like really bug eyes? Wombats images. Oh, no, no, okay. That's not what I was thinking of then. Okay. Uh, I don't know. I mean, they're not. Ooh, this guy looks fierce. I don't know if I want to mess with that guy. Um, yeah. I mean, I'm not. I'm neutral. I'm neutral when it comes to wombats. Um, how about the how about the mighty Wolverine? Yeah, no, we talked about that. You're out of your helmet, Bobby. Uh, what? Marmot's birds, Bobby likes loves zoology. Um, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, we see a lot of animals here, you know. Um, need a marmot watch from Jacques Adros. No, we don't. No, we don't. Wombat greater than marmot. Okay. Yeah. We can get matching marmot straps for Bobby Legs' Discord. Wear it with your favorite watch. Mm, mm. Bobby's thinking of a Tarsier. Okay, is that? Yeah, let me see. Let me see if that's Tarsier images. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. These guys. Oh yeah. Don't. Nope. Nope. No, thank you. Nope. No way. No way. Hey, I feel like we've gotten off the rails here a little bit. Let's get back into watches here. And ooh, let's see what we have. Ooh, didn't we talk about. I don't know if we talked about this. Man, I think Ophion, um, for what they are, right? I mean, um, they have put together a decent looking watch. I feel like stylistically, I've liked what I've seen in the past. This one is just maybe a little bit out there for me. Um, Kind of wacky looking, especially when you get a look at there's some more detail of the dial and I guess it's kind of like cool where you see this depth to the dial and you have these like I don't know like these nodules coming up here. um it's just getting too wacky with the dial for me. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't need that in a dial. I don't mind the lugs so much, but that dial is just a little too much, a little too avant-garde, too little risque for me. Um, yeah. Um, so not a huge fan of this new line. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's still pretty pricey. Movement by Schwartz ATN, micro rotor, which is nice. Give me any like case back shots here, huh? Um, Maybe in some other um site, they might show. I don't know. Multi-layer laser cut micro indices and applied hour markers. Frost face. I don't know, man. I'm not too crazy about that. Um, I think we need to shift our focus to the Tasmanian devil. Now, I don't recognize these backward animals from Australia. Justin says, no offense, but they are made in a genetic blender. When were we on rails? Nine. Tarsier, that's right. Marcel likes it. Yeah, the lugs are good. I mean, I like the lugs. They don't bother me. It's just that dial's a little wacky. Um, Marmots and avant-garde don't go together. No, they don't. Justin likes the wacky dial. Okay, yeah. Talk to me, Justin. Tell me what you like so much about it. Um, Oh, Cowboy Swami. What? Did the original Rolex Submariner copy the 50 Fathoms? I think didn't it come out that the 50 Fathoms actually came out after the Rolex Submariner? Didn't heard somebody making those accusations. Um. Anyway, I'm don't quote me on that, but I thought I may have heard somebody say that that did some research and they found that the Fathoms actually came after the Submariner. Again, don't. I thought I heard that. Maybe it was a dream. Okay, let's get away from this Etienne. I mean, this Ophion here, and see what else do we have. Oh boy, oh boy. Um, let's see. Let's do the new in 2023. Six flawless, stylish, budget-friendly adventure watches. Is that really new in 2023? Hey, look. Uh, you know, uh, this Nomos is normally just like a hard sell for me in the first place, but I'm not really sure. I really like what's going on here with this rose gold in the dial. Um, I don't know. I mean, look, actually, it kind of looks handsome there. It just feels this watch feels very feminine to me. Not so much as a watch um, that I would wear. It's not bad. I just don't. I'm not crazy about it. It's just like something that I just wouldn't wear. Um, and I like rose gold. I just don't know if I like it on the dial. You know. Um, anyway, what's the size on this? 35. Okay, so it's got to be a woman's dial. Okay, okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's probably unisex, but it's just a little too feminine for me. I'd have to say. Um, yeah, nope, yeah, um, yeah. I'm just not into that either. Um, what's going on here is the Submariner tases the 50 fathoms in the nuts every day. What? Blind Pen is made a dying brand. Don't sync with those fatties. Dib, are you okay? I like the depth of the indents, which is interesting. Um, okay. If I said it once and I've said 100 times, keep the rose gold off my dials, Bobby Legs. I really, man, you guys know, I really want to like Nomos. I really do. Hey, I love this Roman Gautier. Not this particular variation, but this model. I don't know what's going on here though with the dial, right? It just looks like. Do I have to read what's going on here? Is it supposed to be like some sort of map or something like that? Like what's going on here? Like, um, I'm sure Hobby Bobby probably knows what's going on here. The independent watchmaker is making a Geneva watch, a caliber born from 16 years of expertise. The remarkable timepiece laid the foundation of future creation, showcasing the brand's okay. The captivating champagne colored hand engraved dial, adding an exclusive touch to the familiar design. Um, it um, so why does it look like this? I mean, it's champagne dial. It looks like it feels like it's trying to look like an old map. Do you know what I mean? Um, with like the off color. Uh, but what else is going? Is I mean, I guess it's done on purpose. Is it supposed to be um like a unique look? Like every dial is going to be unique. I don't get it. I love this. I love this watch. I just don't know if I care for that brand. It has a Joe button. Yes, it does. Um, the the intern loves the dial with the water damage. Um, Cabby, like someone said in the chat that Nomos is a high school graduation watch. LOL, can't stop laughing at that. That person who said that was Kevin S, by the way, Gabby. Um, it's totally. I think he was referring to the club campus, the Nomos club campus. Dave is saying, I don't want to relive my high school days, but I do want a Nomos. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, this watch, it just that dial kills it for me. Um, but 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 I like the model. You know what I mean? Not this variation. I love the model. Again, just not this variation. It just doesn't. It's a little weird to me. Um, let's get back in here. Taking a look. Nope. Uh, the Aaron Rodgers Zenith Chronomaster Sport with looks like the Green Bay colors, right? I mean, I know he's with the Jets and they're blue, but there's no yellow. You got that yellow tip on the chrono hand, numbered indices. I color aside, and I'm not really too. The color doesn't bother me so much, but I mean, it's not my first choice. But I love the number indices here. I'm really digging that, and I think that's a nice little touch. Uh, the color again, not my first choice. It doesn't really bother me. But as for collaboration with athletes go, um, not a bad watch. I gotta say. Um, I mean, I'm not a big Aaron Rodgers fan. I'm not a Green Bay Packers fan per se. I mean, I don't dislike Green Bay Packers. I'm just not a big fan. I have my own team, but I'm okay with the watch. I'm okay with this. It's not so bad. Um, I'll never pick it up, but I've seen worse. I've seen worse. Yeah, yes, the club campus. Happy graduation, Bobby. One of these days. One of these days. Yeah, it was perfect until the stain. I take it you're talking about the Ramon Gautier. It's not very zenith. Okay, the Arabics are moved in the right direction. I agree. I like it. I like it. Imagine that like in a black dial with those Arabics. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, like not terribly exciting black dial, um, but yeah. Um, I like the Zenith. Very nice. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, Zenith. You'll see worse. Hey, Beans is here. What's up, Beans? I see bio legs, but where are the friends? Right, right, Beans. Where are the friends? Where are the friends? Yeah, yeah. That's right. Beans, you get the air horn. Um, let's see here. Anything more? Did we talk about this one? I felt like we talked about this last week, right? No good, right? Okay, so it looks like we talked about all the new releases that we care to talk about, unless there's something else that you guys wanna talk about. Anywho, yeah, we are friends. That's right. Um, not been a massive fan of the green watch fad. At least Zen was doing the hunting watch long before everyone else jumped in on the green bandwagon. Don't mind Breitling's pistachio dial offering. Yeah, I had that green Seiko um, GMT. Was the 68, the Marine Master, the baby Marine Master, the MM200, and that watch, that green looked really good on it. I don't, Mizona, I don't think I would spend a whole lot of money on a green dial watch like that Zenith. But having that Seiko, I missed that watch, and for many reasons, not just because of the green dial, but I just like the way it fit. Um, but that green looked really, really good on it. If we're talking like having an affordable green watch in the collection, I could do that. I can get down with that. Friends are probably waiting over in the other studio. In the other studio? All right. The blue ceramic B&R is cool. Bell and Ross. Blue. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I know which one. Is it this one? Let's Bell and Ross. Let's go on their site. Sure. Allow cookies. Sure. What is what? How come? What? Okay. Not this one. Is it this one? Which one is it, Marcel? Which one? It's on the monochrome side. Uh, I think I know which. I think did we talk about that? This one right here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. I like this one. I like this one for sure. That's cool. I love that. Love that strap. Love that strap. Yeah, good looking watch. Good looking watch. Um, yep, yep. I got it, guys. Yeah. Are we still on the rails? No, no. We've been off. We've been off. Um, the intern needs to fix the technical difficulty. Uh, Mizzo said, I don't plan to buy a Zenith, but if I did, I'd consider the original color Chronomaster Sports. Now the hype has died down and they're sensible. Yeah, good looking watch. Yeah, the pricing, I mean, like, I think you could see those in the low sevens now, right? Um, Maison, right? And Dib, I think Dib, you were tracking those for a while, out of curiosity. Those are probably in the sevens, low sevens, maybe high sixes. No, not high sixes. I don't know. Feels like everything is going further down. I like this Bell and Ross. Um, Man, when I saw them at Watch Time a couple years ago, I was really and when you see just a whole bunch of them all together, um, I felt like I got a more of an appreciation for them. You know, I feel that they're very. I mean, I know that the square cases they offer other um, case shapes, right? If they're just not necessarily a square shaped case brand, but I think of the square case shape when I think of them, and sometimes I feel like that's all that they're really about. And but they find an interesting way to freshen that up every once in a while, right? And there's watches like this that do it for me. And just really, really um, creative designs with the kind of parameters that they already work with, right? Without losing where I feel like it's kind of like I think that's what they're known for, and maybe that's boring, but other people maybe just find it, maybe they think it's a recognizable part of the brand and it's what attracts people to them. Um, but yeah, I definitely like this one a lot. Um, Price point's not so bad, especially when you can probably get these at a discount, no matter if it's limited to 999 pieces. Um, cool looking watch. Um, Bell and Nope. Ouch. Chaz, you disappoint me, says Hobby Bobby. Zenith is for people who wishes they can get a Daytona, but then console themselves saying this is a better chronograph. Whoa, Dib firing from the hip. This is like a horizontal stripes on a fat guy. HB, Hobby Bobby. These watches just don't work for me. Hmm. Hmm. Is it because you don't like the way they look? Um, or because you feel like once you have these square watches, like it doesn't actually work for you. Like aesthetically, you're like, oof, this is not working. Do tell us, Chaz. Do tell us. Um, okay, okay. Did I miss anything else here? Um, Seiko Alpinist, meh, meh. I don't want to talk about that. Um, Ming, yeah, we did talk about that Moser. That Moser is beautiful, by the way. Here is that Omega that somebody had brought up. Who's gonna buy it? Who's gonna buy it though? That's the question. That's a pricey, pricey watch. That's a pricey piece. Um, those must be big stripes. Ouch! Shots fired. Watches for when you're on the rails, ball RGM, and of course the Omega Railmaster. Um, Man, I really want to like ball watches. And they have some really cool, interesting stuff. Um, I feel like yeah, the bracelets. I'm not a big fan of the bracelet. Um, and and while some of the watches are fairly attractive, I don't know. I just haven't really found one that's really spoken to me, and I'll be like, I gotta get that watch. Um, Square watches on fat wrist just doesn't work. Okay, okay. Thanks for making me spell out. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, hey, what about those brand new Grand Seikos? GS spun their parts bin again. Brand new Grand Seikos. Can we go? Hey, let's go on the Grand Seiko website. Which ones are we talking about here? Is it the one that Sanjay likes? The new one? Oof. Help me out here. I forget. Just give me a reference number, Kevin, so I can look it up. Because I think I know what you're talking about. I'm just not. Well, I mean, it's not these guys, right? The icy monsters formed by the Mount Awate. Are they doing another Mount Awate? Okay. Um, yeah, I mean, Grand Seiko's nice. I like Grand Seiko. What can I tell you? I like them. I like them. They just take a beating, right? They take a beating on the secondary. You might as well. Um, that's the new one. Yep, those guys. So these guys right here. Okay. Um, Handsome looking watch. I don't know. I mean, like the dial. I'm so accustomed to. And look, I'm sure when you see this in person, you're blown away. But from these renders, and maybe this is where Grand Seiko falls a little bit short. Uh, these just look very plain to me. Um, but I, I don't want. Okay, now I can see more texture in the dial. I could see like how this may look in person. And this is a manual movement. It looks like, right? Manual spring drive. Is it a manual spring drive? Uh, Manual winding. Um, I mean, it's a good looking piece. It's good. It's small, right? It's small, 36 and a half, right? 42 lug to lug. I mean, that's a small watch. I mean, and that's okay, sure, sure. But that might be a little bit too small for me. For the smaller wrists, I mean, I think this is great. This is great, and I mean, supposedly that's the Yeah, just a manual movement. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a nice little piece, 5,400. Okay. I got no complaints. I'm sure it's polished very, very nicely. Uh, what's the case on this one? Is it the 44GS, which is very popular? No, maybe. Yeah, 44GS case. Yeah. Um, Yeah, I mean, it looks like a good like to me though, this is not the Grand Seiko that I would get, right? But if you have a smaller wrist, yeah, sure, go for it. I mean, this looks good. I mean, the renderings don't do a great job. I'm sure I could tell by the texture though that I'd probably be wowed if I saw it in person though. It's just these images, these renders just don't do it justice. But it looks like a good looking piece in there, and they have the green and the pink and the blue. Um, Not bad, not bad. I like him, Kevin. Smaller GS case, mini GS. I like to see that person dial in person too. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, uh, let's see here. This one, the Collective came out with a collaboration um, with join our list. I think Chaz, you sent me the link to this one before. I saw an image of it, and holy hell, is it bad? Um, I'm not a big fan of Oris, and that's just a personal choice. So no, I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like. I respect the brand um, for what they do. I just not a big fan of their watch. I can't seem. How can I get to this thing? Okay, let me see here. The Collective. See, I'm sure I could find Collective Oris 75 collaboration. Uh, uh, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Uh, I'm striking out here. Um, I'm sure the polish is very. I'm sure it's polished very nicely. This is the kind of horological insight you don't find in most. Hey, look. I mean, I call like I see it. I think it's sure it's polished very very nicely. Was the polish done by handworking Japanese craftsman or a Chinese machine? Um, what do you think about the new Studio Underdog watch? The field watches, I think. Look, I saw them. I saw them at watch time. They're fun. It's a fun watch, right? I mean, those are fun watches. They're not for me, but I think um, if you like something a little colorful, I think those those field watch type looking watches that they came out with in different colors. I think that, it's just a fun piece of the fun watch. Um, this is like watching Man City versus Bournemouth. I have a feeling that that is not a compliment, Deb. Um, let's see here. Uh, okay, I got the image. Um, let's save it and let's talk about it. Bear. Okay. All right. I got it. I got it, guys. And we'll end it with this terrible monstrosity. Ooh. Ooh. That's bad. I mean, that is just mm, mm, nope, nope. That's my watch opinion. Nope. Uh, bronze center links here. Uh, I don't even know what to say here. This just looks like a starburst gone. It's like when you mix like strawberry starburst and the orange starburst together. You know what I mean? Like it's just not happening here. I don't like this model in general, and this variation is brutal. What are you thinking? What are you thinking here? Like what is the point of this? Like what is the? I mean, like a 70 is this supposed to be like the 70s? Like I know the 75 is. I'm like, what is the point? Um, I just this is why Oris will never. This is why I'll never be a fan of Oris, right? Yeah, I respect what they do, independent, and they put out, whatever, and they try to do blah blah blah, and I got a new movement, yay! It's a 10 day movement, you know, but you do crap like this, you do like stuff like put a Kermit on your. And I love Kermit, but you do like a Kermit watch. Um, then you try to get some cred with doing some like collaborations and with the pointer date and Hall of Fame baseball players, which is I think in general like a nice idea. But then like nobody wants to keep those watches. You know what I mean? Like nobody wants this. Like this is the kind of stuff like the collective does, right? That like it cheapens what they are, right? I mean, like this was supposed to be like a group of watch aficionados, watch collectors, um, who've gotten together, formed a little group here, um, and then they branched out and they actually got brands to work with them, IWC, Moser, like like some big brands, and then like they're doing stuff like this now. They're doing stuff like this to make a buck. They've opened the books. Anybody could be in the collective now, as long as you buy an Oris 75. Like, I mean, what is this, man? Like, what? Like, who told you this was a good idea? Who told you this was a good idea? Like, who? How many of you got together in a room and said, let's do this? I don't hate that. That's a sexy piece, guaranteed to attract the best of the best. Retro, so bad it's good. I like it. Let's just say that's a bold choice of design and not a Doxa Orange kind of bold. Bobby Legs doesn't even respect this Oris. I don't hate it. It would go great with the AMC Pacer and the cheesy mustache. If you have an occasion to wear it, you found the only occasion to ever. That's a good one. Cease and desist like evermore soon. Um, the collective has dropped several notches for sure. 4,300 for what? This is confidential to be released, and I don't know, or is sending their sleuths. Oh, okay. So I should stop sharing. Okay. Free balling, folks. Rails, what rails? Bobby Legs, loves spicy watch beef. eBay, Bombay fine. I didn't know this was it supposed to not come out? All right. All right, man. I guess this is the end of the Bobby Legs channel. Yep. I guess this is it, guys. This is my final stream. I'm gonna put out a video saying that I've given up YouTube, or I have had to leave YouTube, and then come back, and then come back again. Bobby's not under any embargo. Canceled by Horus. That can't be the end. It's over. It's been a good. It's been a good run. There were no NDA signed. Nixon getting on the chopper. Right. Stay strong, Bobby. Keep the faith. Done in by Horus. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like, I thought, I thought other things would happen. Done in by Mrs. Legs. Done in by, you know, Paul Thorpe. But no, no, no. Done in by Horus. Anyway, look, it's 10 o'clock. Next Sunday, I promise. I promise. Watch Soup will be back. I will not be streaming on Tuesday, but I will be streaming on Wednesday. Me and Mrs. Legs are going to a Tool concert on Tuesday night, and so I won't be streaming, but I'll be back on Wednesday night to stream, and again on Sunday for Watch Soup. Guys, you guys have a great week. You've been great, chat. Thank you for helping me carry through the stream. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Have a great week, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Have a good night, guys.